Life holds some hard lessons. We all can probably recall some point in which we did not measure up or rise to an occasion. There are still some cringe-worthy accounts of my past that cause face to meet palm when they come to mind. Peter certainly became familiar with this notion mere hours after proclaiming, "Even if all are made to stumble because of you, I will never be made to stumble." There is little doubt that his pledge of allegiance was stated with steadfast purpose of heart. And yet only a short time later, he would be huddled around a fire, cursing and denying the Messiah. Only a short time thereafter, the rock would find himself crushed in the grinding pestle of shame upon hearing the third crow of the rooster. I can only speculate, but the realization of the matter must have shot through Peter as a nerve pain shoots through one with a most tremendous case of neuropathy. This was indeed a low point for Pete, and yet he was not left in this trough of devastation. Rather, he would go on to live up to his title. Imperfect as he remained throughout his pilgrimage, Peter would go on to show himself approved as a genuine bondservant of the Most High, wielding praise in all circumstances. His greatest moment of anguish and betrayal would give way to a life of proclamation of the way, the truth, and the life. Indeed, Peter might have remained in the gutter of that notorious night of denial. The shame could have given way to the denial of his faith entirely when the Messiah's lifeless body hung on the cross and then lay on the sepulchre slab. And yet this is not the account which we read. Some might prescribe this to Peter's fortitude or endurance, and yet I submit to you that it is rather a testament to the grace of the living God. For without that merciful facet, hope would have been beyond Peter and all we who share in the human condition. Transgressing Peter was shown grace even as he stumbled so on the eve of atonement. He was granted mercy even though the sinless one would experience the adverse only a short time later, as the sin of man would drive the nails into his flesh, marrow, and bone, and he would be hoisted up as a spectacle to be scourged and berated. How precious it is to know that the same grace and mercy extended to imperfect, passionate Peter is likewise extended to all who will receive it by faith. A trip through Hebrews 11 will expound upon the merits of faith better than any attempt of my pen. Likewise, by faith, Peter was restored and anointed to walk worthy of the calling to which he was called. He lived up to his title of the rock because he was established on the rock or salvation, the chief cornerstone. There are a great many of us that may testify to Peter's testimony, having experienced the shame of failures vast and deep, yet receiving not condemnation due in our flesh, but rather sanctification of our failures turn lessons and our trials turn testimony. Perhaps you are in such a season of shame or despair at this very moment. Fret not, turn to the Almighty with full purpose of heart, and you shall find a grand destiny in store for you. As long as breath remains, so too does the door to the way forward in Christ Jesus. Just ask Peter,